Hello and welcome to a Week 6 ALTTPR Invitational League game. We have OKDUDES represented by Hitsuyan1337 versus Begone Pot represented by Don Venyer. OKDUDES is in first and Begone Pot is in second in the Skullwoods division, so this is a top 2 race. OKDUDES does have a clinched playoff spot, and Begone Pot is trying to get themselves that second spot right now. I am Zethno, and I am joined by Hugo. How are you doing today?
Doing great today.
This feels like a really hyped game to me. Like, we got OKDUDES, which wants to keep up their score because Hitsuyan hasn't lost one yet. So, as much as they're clinched, I feel like he really doesn't want to give up this race today. Keep himself going 7-0 right now. But Don really wants to keep his team in the running here to get that second place finish in the division. So we got a lot I think we can see.
And starting off a house that I don't recognize and $300 on the island. So, okay, so this is Cross Keys.
Yeah.
With
I was going to say, Hitsuyan just ran out right in the middle of Kakariko Village in a sanctuary, so maybe we should go over the mode.
Yeah, so Cross Keys, so that's Key Sanity plus randomized entrances with places that have more than one entrance can connect, like the Light to the Dark World. And meanwhile, don't just pull the glove just by going to the Lake Highland first.
Yeah, we already have a glove. That is a big pickup. But yes, very quickly, the settings for this week, in the event that you have managed to miss all the ones before this. It is an open, random sword, fast Ganon, pseudo boots, meaning they can dash, but they can't open anything. That requires boots until they find boots. Cross-world entrance, Key Sanity race.
So Misery Meyer at the Witch's Hut.
That was fast. We found a dungeon! Yay! And Hitsuyan already going with the fake flippers.
Yeah, that's the second fake flipper, so what's in here? That's Magic Bat. And now for a Hula Ham.
And here we go again, for a Hula Ham right off the bat.
It's
okay, so to be clear, we were getting some corrections in chat there that the Eastern Fairy is the Meyer.
Okay. Right.
I was verifying game mode types when we were discussing that, so I totally missed anything being checked for the last 60 seconds.
Yeah, I'm spacing out a bit as well. Okay, that's fine.
So this is a good time to shout out Seirux and Link Force, who are going to be our trackers today, because this is a Cross Keys. There is a lot to see, a lot of entrances, and they are honestly doing the hard job here and having to make sure we don't miss anything.
Lumberjack with a piece of heart. We can grab that now.
Yeah, but it's a piece of heart. I mean, as much as you want it at 3 hearts, do you really want to go out of your way to get a piece of heart?
That is abandoned. That is one of the random caves. Although yeah, down found the graveyard ledge, so that is a nice bone farming spot. There's no key to GT. Chat is asking about what sprite is what.
Yeah, that right sprite is really interesting. From what we're being told, this is a custom sprite. Or no, wait. Yeah, the right sprite, Don Venyer's sprite, is a custom sprite, and man, it looks really kind of cool. I like this thing, but I have no idea what the origin of it is.
Some anime, I guess. It's seeing that it's a 2D shadow of some sorts, and
it looks cool to me. That's kind of fun.
Hitsuya's not having luck with the 50-50 bushes.
Well, once you get one, you can run into the village and just get a whole bunch. So you just need the one.
You can get a bunch on regular mode. This is entrance. You have no
Oh, it's
guarantee that you're
entrance.
gonna find
Yeah,
a
you're
farm
right.
spot.
That entrance doesn't even work. Yeah, sorry, my brain's not on there. And yeah, okay. Hold on, maybe there's some bombs in here. Maybe Hitsuyan gets some bombs here.
Hi, Ganon's Tower.
So, well, there's the first time I forgot its entrance, and what I was going to talk about doesn't matter. But yeah, oh, there is GT, as you said, and we were talking about this in the pre-game room. There are a lot of locations in GT, so our runners are likely to check a lot of them. The one big thing to keep in mind that it is fast Ganon, meaning we don't actually have to complete this. However, there is a large percentage of checks in this dungeon, so our runners are more than likely going to come back just to try to find something of importance.
And Hitsuya finds bombs in the mirror in
And a
Super
mirror.
Bunny Cave. And
Early mirror in cross keys is such a nice thing to see.
a shame he found the upper entrance, so he cannot see what leads to that. And
There's a big key. Yeah. Ooh, big key on top.
So far, that is mirror lock, because we have no idea if something can lead there.
Hey, we have mirror though. Hey, Ice Rod Cave.
Bowder...
What is the Ice Rod
on the
Cave doing
door.
at the library?
That's there. And the desert torch item is powder.
So, Desert Palace in the middle of Kakariko. This makes sense.
Also, desert...
I'm sorry, there's a comment in chat. They really cranked the AC in the library. That's why it's the Ice Rod Cave.
I mean, they have to get people to go there for some reason.
Oh, wow. Sorry,
That's
both our runners are walking in and out of the same room at the same time. But I'm just laughing at that. You know what? I think a lot of people have been in a building like that where you walk in and you're like, why is the AC on this high? This place is freezing.
That is the...
Ooh, so a little bit of a difference. Don Venure walks right out of the upgrade cave. Hitsuyan runs in and gets the bomb upgrade. So we have a little bit more bombs on Hitsuyan's side now.
So the reason for that is very simple, because Dawn already found Graveyard Ledge, so he has a convenient farming spot for bombs. Meanwhile, Hitsuyan has none, so 15 bombs for 100 rupees, that's a steal. Especially at this point.
It is, but you know what? Having those extra bombs for the next little bit, especially in cross keys, can kind of be nice.
Oh boy, the well leads to Ganon. That is very fast to get to if they get flute.
Yeah, we saw the other end. Yeah, no, that's a different thing. Yeah, well, no, it's
Moldorm Cave. Yep. So yeah, on Saha's house, that was Mini Moldorm Cave. There's 3 connections, but very annoying to go through without a weapon.
Hey, we found Agina's cave.
Oh yeah, Dom was here a bit earlier. Oof.
You have to check Agina when you have the chance, right? When it's easy.
Oh yeah.
Agina likes to hide really important items from our runners because nobody likes to check this cave because it's too out of the way. So it's nice to check it when it's actually in a friendly location.
Paradox Cave leads to Death Mountain. And
Well, that's a little too vanilla for my liking. Ooh, whoa, blue item cave there. Canaberta and Ice Rod in the same cave.
oh yeah. Ooh, the bottle vendor just gave me a $20 refund. That's a bad deal.
Bottle vendors learning from Zora and learning how to trick our runners into spending money for less. Meanwhile, Don Venure picks up 300 rupees.
Yeah. Small kids GR. Okay, so just the ice rod is already a giant item to get like that.
Yeah, we're gonna see if it's important, but nice to know that we are not gonna have to go looking for that at the end of the seed.
One of those caves is gonna be the Old Man Rescue.
Hitsu a little behind Dawn here, just picking up some other locations.
Turtle Rock and Desert are red crystals.
Well, we already found desert, so that's nice. Oh wait, we found the front of desert, not the back of desert. We still have to find the back of desert.
Oh yeah.
That really doesn't help our runners too much. Welcome to Cross Keys. We'll be looking for things for the next few hours.
Not only we have to look for things, we have to look for places.
Oh look, the bar.
That kind of ties in with Link Between Worlds, because one of the side quests there, you have to take a bottle of milk to a guy trapped in a mountain.
Sorry, Dawn's in a dark room.
Yeah, that's the Old Man Rescue. It's vanilla. Because there was only one entrance left. It could be.
Of course it is.
Using bombs for backroom location. This is dumb.
Well, I mean, look at the other items. What are your other options? Cane of Berna and Ice Rock.
Oh yeah. No, it's not a bomb.
And there's a death.
That puts you where you rescued the old man.
If you've rescued... Did we get to the rescue? We did get to the rescue.
Yikes. So there's an easy way to do this. You just start with the diagonal. Hold it for 5 seconds and then just go right. And you dodge the hole.
I mean, it works, but yeah, it can get a little bit funky sometimes when something goes wrong. There it is. We've got old man.
That rocks. Being that rocks.
And we got a small key to pod. Okay, well, pod keys... You know what? Pod keys are always nice.
Ooh, Pyramid Fairy.
Pyramid Fairy, yeah. Pyramid Fairy had nothing for us.
Yeah, that's normal. And no bottles to check what the free refill is.
One of our trackers pointing out that was actually not the last entrance. It could have been at Hera.
So the old man traded places with Agina. Oh, hi, Turtle Rock.
Oh, well, we need this too. And you know what? This is important because now we found the location of a red crystal. Ooh, Swamp Paladin's big key. That's not important.
And also, hi, at Castle Tower. Wait, that is the location for Inverted. That is the location Aga Tower goes to in Inverted.
Don's having a little bit of trouble here with the laser bridge.
Oh yeah.
You know what? There is a big comment being made in chat that there is a big difference to our runners right now. Hitsu's up here with Mirror. Dawn is not.
Oh yeah. So.
We don't really have a way to get into dark, like a reason. Well, actually, yeah, we do. Never mind. I'm gonna take back what I was gonna say. You go ahead, because obviously my brain's not on yet.
I mean, we're gonna wait for Dawn to take another 3 falls before getting the last item from Laser Bridge.
Man, Dawn's really having a problem with these Laser Bridge skips.
That pot That the pot that Down Sprite becomes, that looks like the pot for the genie in Link's Awakening. Oh my god, bush crabs only have single rupees. Oh, there's another problem. There's a problem for Hitsuyan. He has a mirror, but he doesn't have the gloves. No, that doesn't lock anything in this part of the mountain. Okay, dead rocks have
So yeah,
tackled both runners.
we do have access to Castle Tower now, which is nice.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of checks here, a lot of entrances we can kind of get around the map, see where we end up. Walking out of that particular entrance is unfriendly on Don's side. You can't get back in there now.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You kind of hope this early that you don't find a one-way entrance. This is unfortunately one of them. We found Chest Game, which is going to give us a Meyer key. That's not really all that important.
$300 on Desert Ledge.
We're just going to go in the front of Hyrule Castle here and see what's in here.
Oh, Hitsuyan's checking what is the back entrance of the Old Man house. The Death Mountain save spot.
A lot of these checks in the game are just giving single rupees. It is not friendly, not a friendly rupee seed for our runners.
Oh yeah. Hitsuyan is gonna get his gloves. That's $100 on the island. Just deleting the blocks, I love that.
Much easier with mirror than not having mirror.
And Hitsuyan is just gonna do a world tour as a bunny. Can check quite a lot of entrance here, but gonna have to pull some shenanigans to activate Super Bunny to do anything.
Found Chicken Hut. A whole bunch of chickens with a bunny.
Oh yeah. That is Spectacle Rock? I always forget which one is it, which.
This is the lower Backrock Cave. I think that one was.
Cave 45 is Mimic Cave. Well, gonna need Lisa Hammer for that. Thieves' Hideout is that useless? It's just a fairy. Oh, hi, Pod.
Ooh, Pod. Nice. Nice early find here. We have one small key. Walks in and out. Okay.
Big key to GT. Well, I think it's I could activate Super Bunny there. And yeah, access to the race game. And it is mirror locked. Using a bomb to dodge the portal. And this big key is Meyer. Oh.
Higher. Well, you know what? That's at least a potentially important key. At least it's not something like we found Swamp or Skull Woods. Something that gives one check.
If I'm not mistaken, it would be the North area. Because Dawn hasn't been there yet. Oh, the lumberjack drop down leads to Uncle.
Fortunately, Dawn throwing a bomb not quite close enough to the wall. We're gonna have to get it again. But we found Hookshot Cave. We do
Dawn
not have
was
Hookshot though.
practicing hovers earlier.
Sorry, who was?
Down.
Oh,
Down.
are we gonna see it?
Apparently
Nope.
not. Well, okay. It would be nice for items out of logic if we got it.
Oh, yeah, we can't hover without boots.
Solo Boots doesn't let you hover?
No, it does not.
Interesting.
No. There's like pseudo boots basically lets you do dashes, but anything that actually would make a difference with boots is not allowed. It just lets you run around the world a little bit faster, which in seeds like this is kind of nice because you can spend less time walking from one side of the world to the other. It literally just lets you move faster.
Okay. And the B key, GT. Saw that before. Is this gonna be the back of Escape? Oh, that is Steve's hideout.
Oh, we found the big key to Turtle Rock over on Dawn's side. It's a nice little pickup.
Not unlocking anything right now, but it's a nice to have, especially given the crystal information.
Always nice to find a big key to a dungeon that might unlock some locations.
So whatever's in Magic Bat is locked behind the boots.
Wait, why? I missed wherever that was, but
Balder is the torch item in Desert.
okay, yeah. Well, I mean, logically yes, but we could always find mushroom.
Yeah, we have yet to see Mushroom and Cane, so for now that's the information we have. Oh, we found another mountain access. Spike Cave.
You're finding the bottom side of that cave. Gonna go back up and get that key later.
That's Bumper Ledge.
There it is. As you saw the big key, gonna go get the big key to Turtle Rock right now, dropping it.
They almost traced everything each other did. So Hitsuyan's missing the big key to Swamp. Probably gonna be getting
Big
that
key to
soon.
Swamp probably isn't too important though in the long run.
It isn't. It's one item.
Yep.
It's a shame. Oh. Dawn is finding Blind's hut now.
Big time difference there between our runners, but it doesn't really make any huge difference because I don't think there was anything important in here.
It wasn't. Oh. Oh yeah, Turtle Rock.
Let's see if
Strong.
Hitsu's able to get through this a little bit faster than Don, because Don had a little bit of a problem.
Not a lot of magic. You can get 1 or 2 chests with that amount of magic. Oh, hey, shoot.
We're getting the dash checks in pretty quickly here. No problems over on Hitsu's side. Picks up a little bit of time there.
A considerable amount of time actually down to cut down on falls was several deaths there. Dawn is finding Super Bunny now.
So as our runners are kind of checking things the other has already checked, the big thing we're looking for here is Dark World access. So we're looking for the Moon Pearl and a hammer or the other glove.
We have a way to... Like, we have one that drops us right near the... around the Lake Higher Dark World.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That we have Dark World access, so we're really looking for that Moon Pearl.
Ooh, getting a nice $100 from that. Having to track back to the Castle Star location to check more entrances. It's gonna take a while. So Itsuyan has 9 bombs in hand. That is enough for escape.
Sure, but do you really want to do that?
Not really. It's a chunk of time and almost all your explosives to do that. Ooh, that's a good money farming spot.
Yeah, Rupee Cave over there on Dawn's side. Found the Witch's Hut.
Okay. And a dark cave.
Always nice to find a dark cave in Cross Keys. You open it up, you can't see anything. You go, which dark cave is this?
You could take a gamble and walk up and see if you drop, because that would confirm the old man rescue. Especially since this is already a dead end. And it's not that.
All there.
Oh. Itsuya might have a clue of what this is. And another dark cave. Isn't that Death Mountain exit? Oh. Oh
Okay.
no, that
was a lot of work to get to an entrance that got nowhere.
And don't just check that entrance like a minute ago. What is Down doing? Some fake bunny shenanigans. Oh, hi, Boots.
Oh, well,
No.
now we can hover.
Oh, yeah. And
Outside of that...
Itsuya went and bought another bomb. Now let's have bombs. Now 20
You know
bombs
what?
are 100 rupees.
When you have this much money and you need bombs because it's cross keys, that's a pretty good decision right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Jeevestown. Other bulk rocks.
It's an important find, so those boots do lead to an important find here. The question is, do we get any good items out of here or not?
Oh. Yutsuyan's gonna have a bit more info on the mountain. Because this entrance locked behind myths. It's Turtle Rock. They have the big key.
Yeah, but without the Canis Samaria, there's some limited access to certain things in Turtle Rock. We do have the back of Skull Woods over on Dawn's side. Gonna take a death. Going to get rid of that bunny sprite.
Oh yeah.
We do have a small key to Skull Woods, so Dawn can skip all the way to the back and finish this dungeon right now.
He can't.
Oh, no sword.
Yes.
You know what? By the time you get here, you normally have a sword, but yes, no sword. And no fire. Can't get even past the next room. Let's just pretend I didn't say anything. We're gonna rewind that.
Itsuyan dancing with the chain chomps.
Oh,
Firework.
fire! Hey, look, there's fire. See, I was saying that because I knew we were gonna have fire in a second. That's why I said that we just needed a sword.
Dawn is doing more Super Bunny shenanigans. And that is the dam. Yeah, things are slowly opening up.
We still need to find that moon pearl. Like at this point, that's going to be a huge opener for these runners. But we just need to find where on earth could that moon pearl be. We have a lot of viewers in chat. Come on, chat, help us out. Where do you think this moon pearl is going to be?
Ooh, Dawn took a death on the overworld. Well, that adventure was cut short. Yeah, so that Super Bunny shenanigan with the entrances, that is a very good sequence break to know for the seed. That Brox being that Brox. The bow! Oh my god.
We have some guesses. We have Stalfos drop down. I'm blanking on exactly which location that is. We have Escape, which we definitely haven't checked. Hyrule Castle Right, which I think we did get because that's chess game. And Super Bunny and Cack as guesses as to where this Moon Pearl is going to be. Oh, that dropped down in Pod. Okay, that's what the stuff was. I just couldn't remember the name. Thank you for that. That would be the Pod check.
Yeah. I think they checked they checked one of the entrance of Hyrule Castle. It led to Aga Tower, so they couldn't go back.
I thought we got all the Hyrule Castle entrances checked.
Not even sure we got this one from Desert. Oh yeah, it's the one. Okay, so Hitsuyanshu did the same shenanigans for the boots. Oh.
Itsu finding the actual boots. Now we can bonk. We can open those bonk rocks not too far away from where he is right now. Probably going to get that check soon. Going to find out it's Thieves Town.
Man, I think we're actually getting further and further away from Moonpearl.
Oh, hook shot over on Pyramid. Bunny
That
hook shot pickup. That's a nice pickup.
Just the adventure of going through Dark World as a bunny.
We no longer have to talk about the potential to hover the hookshot cave. We now have hookshot.
Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, they have to activate Super Bunny.
Here it is. Did we get... We got it. We're good. We're going to get...
What is the green pendant?
Oh. That was an unintended mirror. We're just going to get back in. The mirror is being used to try to get that Super Bunny state so that we can pick up these items in here.
You just pick a pot and immediately throw it. It's kind of funny.
Mostly just a small key and turtle rock here. Not anything too important.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, we have to go back to Desert for that powder.
Oh, hey! We found bow game. Arrow game.
Yeah, that's we're not strapped for cash right now.
No, not really. Could be an issue if we want to check Zora, because Dawn does not have enough cash for Zora at the moment, but that's about it.
Ooh, the brother's house. Choosing not to Super Bunny that.
At this point, he just wants to find the Moon Pearl, and Super Bunnying that is out of logic.
Oh yeah.
At some point, we know Moon Pearl's got to be somewhere in logic here. Some place neither of these runners has wanted to go.
Something tells me it's gonna be the right exit from Hyrule Castle.
Fortunately, I haven't been tracking the entrances as much as I normally do, so I'm not quite sure what we have left anymore. I mean, we still have the back of Hyrule Castle. No one's gone to the back of Hyrule Castle, and we know we have access to it.
Here's Hookshot Cave. Moonpearl is not gonna be here. The Smoky Swamp. It's
Ooh, a bow.
Oh my god. Okay. Just some early silvers.
A bow and a swamp key, like, that's nice.
Yeah, it's gonna make short work of a lot of bosses.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I think Moon Pearl could have been in Hookshot Cave, but it just wasn't there. Because the hookshot we found wasn't logic.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was on Pyramid Ledge, which is in logic as a bunny.
No.
That's how you find it in a normal game where you have to beat Aga to get there. Because you can find the Moon Pearl there.
In a normal game?
Yeah. Moon Pearl can be on Pyramid Ledge. It can require you to beat Aga to get there.
When people just want to...
Yeah, when you really want an unfortunate seed where runners have to do really unfortunate things to get to their items. But it is possible. We did find the big key to Thieves Town over in Misery Mire.
Usually, when the seed is gonna oops all dungeons, it gives you like early cape and master sword plus a lamp. Like that's usually the telltale sign that it's gonna be an oops.
We have a little bit of a problem here. Dawn is in Mire doing a bunch of checks. The thing is that Mire does have some fire lock checks, but Dawn doesn't have Fire Rod yet.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Fire Rod is accessible, just does not yet have it.
We do not have access to...
As to whether Fire Rod's in logic is a question to chat. I don't remember where Fire Rod was, so hopefully one of our viewers remembers.
It was in Turtle Rock, if I'm not mistaken, the Crystal Roller Room.
Oh, it was in Turtle Rock. Now, where was that entrance? Is the big question. This is Crosskeys.
Oh yeah, that entrance is the Midst Locked place in East Death Mountain. I remember because Hitsuyan found the portal to the exit of Laser Bridge, mirrored, then dropped down, and found TR.
Yeah, okay, so that does put it in logic. So the Fire Rod is in logic, so it could be somewhere in Mire, the Moon Pearl that we're looking for.
Oh yeah, we need a hammer for Path of Escape. Yeah, change on chest. If you come from below, you don't have to unlock a single door.
Yep. To walk back, you would need to, but to get there, no.
Village of Outcasts. As a bunny.
So if Hitsu gonna check out this hookshot cave, unfortunately gonna find out that there are some nice items in here, but not quite what we're looking for. The bow and a small key to swap.
We can clear quite a bit of pod.
Yeah, we have the bow. How many keys do we have, though? We have 4 keys. You know what? We can pretty much clear it all if we need to.
Given that it's a pendant? Yeah.
You know what? It's pendant pod, which means there's an item in here. Just to be clear for newer viewers, it doesn't mean anything. It's just it seems to be that every time pendant pod gets a pendant, there's some critical items hiding here somewhere.
bottle. That's important.
But is in the Dark World, is it not?
It is in the Dark World.
Yeah,
So I guess this is out of logic as well.
Yeah, so we're not going to find the Moon Pearl here, not the item we're looking for. But hey, we could find a whole bunch of other things.
Itsuyan is going to give us the firelock checks from Meyer.
This could be a big difference. If this is the Moon Pearl, this could be a huge pickup for Hitsu.
So the Cid is actually supporting using bow as a weapon. The robust arrows.
Bow is actually a really good weapon overall.
30 shots from full ammo, it's like the more generous weapon that uses a finite resource.
Let's see, our chat really wants Moon Pearl to be on Zora. There have been multiple people talking about it being on Zora.
Zora is in logic.
Yep.
The Cid doesn't really care if you have the cash or not. Like, it assumes you can grind that out somehow. And a nice
like getting 300. The 300 rupees that Hitsu just got?
Yep. Unless that he buys another bomb.
Oh, that is an unpleasant way to die.
Those bomb-laying enemies deal 4 hearts. It's brutal.
Yeah, I mean, dashing around Dark World with no sword is not a safe thing to do. It is a very easy way to die or get killed.
Oh dear. Navigating the basement.
Ooh, sword. We got a sword.
And the hair is small. Oh my.
And technically for Dawn it's out of logic, but we do have a fire rod, so for us as viewers, that is an in-logic check. Or in comms viewer logic check? I don't know how to put that, but we do have a fire rod, so it's not totally out of logic. And this is proof that it is not a swordless mode.
We don't have the big key for quad, so that's an item being left behind.
Oh! I'm talking about in logic because we don't have the fire rod, but we got in here out of logic because it's in Dark World. So nothing in here is in logic. I take that back.
And it's not in Meyer. Oh. Oh wait, did we see the big chest? Oh my god, we're only missing Kane to actually clear this dungeon.
Oh, I'm being corrected. The small thing I missed, that Crosskeys does not use the fire rod logic, so it's actually not in logic, even if that wasn't in Dark World. I apologize for that. Thank you, chat, for giving me a little bit of new information. Thank you.
Hitsuyan pulled flippers from the big chest. And that is something that Dawn does not have.
Yeah, those flippers could make a difference. Right now, it's not going to make any real difference. It's going to make the biggest difference once we figure out where Swamp is.
But it puts the water checks in logic.
Yes.
So...
However, I'm confident that Dawn can do all of the water checks without flippers. other than swamp.
Yeah, there's some shenanigans with the waterfall, but that's fine. Itsuya is just gonna follow that flippers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess no. That would be fine. Never mind.
There's a high chance that it is here. Because we're running out of stuff to check.
Yeah, we are. And under the bridge, we have a small key to Meyer.
Oh,
Go
wow.
back to Meyer.
I already checked everything in Meyer. The only thing left
Yeah.
is the boss.
I love that the flippers in Meyer led to a small key to Meyer. Oops.
It happens.
Go back. Go back where you came from.
Oh yeah, there's the island entrance. What's in here for us? Spiral cave. That's gonna lead somewhere. Waterfall. What do we have? The back entrance of Turtle Rock. It's a big 20. Oh well. Now we know what that is.
Well, it means there's no Moon Pearl there, which means those flippers really, really only matter for Swamp.
There's a map. Ozora's Ledge.
Yeah, one more location that doesn't matter. One more way the flippers don't matter.
Yeah. Okay, and our scam for the day.
And here it is. Do we pay for a Moon Pearl? Chat was wrong. No, all those people asking in chat, hoping that Zora was going to have the Moon Pearl, you were incorrect. Sorry.
Okay. What's this map for? Turtle Rock. We already know the crystal, so yeah. Okay, so there's the other end of Spiral Cave.
Oh, boy.
Down is gonna go after Blind.
What if Moon Pearl is up GT?
That is possible.
We have
the big key. We have the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be evil.
What if Moon Pearl is up GT? Oh, these runners are not going to like that location if that's where it is.
Who gambles that? Like,
that's going to be a pretty late check on any of our runners' side, because if you're going to do all the effort to climb GT, you're probably checking almost everything else ahead of time.
ooh, the island. The putting in arrows. So
Yeah, like it, as being said in chat, like it could just be in Mini Helma Room, and that would be such a rude location seed. Let's not.
bombos for Turtle Rock.
Well, we have bombos, so that's not a big deal. We
Yeah.
need a hammer, but that's a different
Oh,
problem.
Sick kid.
Oh, that would be really nice if we had a bottle.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's just dancing with the Lionels. Didn't he already check this?
Welcome
Yeah.
to our Raiders. Welcome to a Week 6 ALTTPR Invitational League Pseudo Boots Cross Keys race. We are currently trying to figure out where on Hyrule the Moon Pearl is.
Our stun prize is small magic. That's actually good information.
Over on Dom's side, we're getting our first boss fight in at 54 minutes. We're finally going to get a... we don't know what this is. We're going to get a dungeon prize.
$20. And a crystal.
And it's crystal! Okay, so we got a crystal. That's important.
So Dawn's sprite is something custom. We haven't identified what it is exactly. Oh yeah, Bumper Cave.
Bumper Cave. If only we, oh, that is not a good exit. That is a one-way exit. You do not walk back in that particular side. We are on the top of Dark World Death Mountain now.
We were just here a minute ago. So he's gonna just check the rest of it.
Yeah, there's not too much to take a look at there.
Hi, Swamp. And that is the brewery. So...
Ooh, we got a Quake. Quake is always nice to find. We got 2 out of the 3 medallions. That probably means Myers Ether, just because the game is always lovely and gives us exactly what we need. Oh, we're getting that powder.
Out of logic powder. So yeah. Ice Palace. Oh god, if it's here.
Hold on. It is the entrance to Desert and Dark World. I kind of missed where we walked in from.
Desert
Why is
has
this
one entrance in the
Light
World. Because the boots, they needed to Super Bunny to get the boots.
Oh yeah, what? Oh man, yeah. Okay, the boots were somewhere locked behind. Okay, this makes sense.
It was the Dark World version of the Lumberjack Hut.
Yeah, now here's an interesting thing. We have Hitsu in Pod. Or not Pod, wow. This
Palace.
is Pod, yes. Ignore that. I did not say that. In Ice Palace. With no hammer and no cane.
What are the chances it's here?
I mean, if it is, that gives Hitsu a massive advantage. Because I don't know when Don's going to be tracking a caneless, hammerless Ice Palace. We're not even doing Ice Palace bomb jump here. We're just going to walk through.
Yeah, there's not much we can get. We don't even have the big key. And Down is gonna get his fire rod.
Yeah, the fire rod's gonna be a nice pickup, but unfortunately, I'm not sure it's gonna matter all too much.
Chat wants to see the GT climb.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the GT climb, that's gonna be another wonderful location for our runners.
The shovel. Oh, dear lord. The fetch quests. They just pile up.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? At least that fetch quest is to an overworld location. It can't be randomized in this mode.
Oh yeah, that's one saving grace. And Ice Palace gave us a fetch quest, and nothing else.
Now, here's the thing. We're pretty close to that fetch quest, based on where ice is.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's gonna get the powder in a while.
Meanwhile, Dawn is on Death Mountain and is not going to save and quit. You could tell there's a little bit of a thought there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the. Gonna learn that Circle Rock entrance is just nothing. Ooh, we're getting the climb. Hitsuyan. Oh my god, it's getting a bit desperate to actually find the.
Here it is, though. Hitsu going up. GT.
He wants the bothered anti-fairy. There it is.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, that's a nice little upgrade.
Avoiding as much damage as possible. And get stuck.
There we go. We got out. Here it is, though. The climb. Do we find that moon pearl in GT? What a wonderful location that would be.
We don't have the bug net on Hitsuyan, so it has nothing to deflect the balls with.
Yeah, you know what, though? Finding the moon pearl would be all that's important here.
And nothing on the second chest in Castle Tower. Oh dear.
These runners are picking like really awkward locations to check now, not out of them wanting to pick them, just because there's nothing else left.
Yeah, it's I mean, Moonpearl is locking just so much that they have to go back to logic to actually find it.
Again, I was saying we were looking for Moon Pearl like 15 minutes ago. We're still trying to figure out where this Moon Pearl is.
1 hour in, no signs of Moonpearl. We're getting a GT climb with barely any gear.
GT climb with a fast Ganon too. This could be a completely non-required GT climb.
Well, we're not gonna see a Naga fight from Hitsuya because he has nothing to deflect the balls with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of the reasons that he thinks it's worth it, because he knows that like if he can get everything else, he does not have to finish the Aga fight right now. Because it is fast Ganon and that's not going to be required at any point. Yep, using the Fire Rod, great way to clear out those two enemies, and we're going to move on.
Use arrows on one Molus. Oh, there's our first boss on Hitsuyan's side.
Yeah, he's just going to be very careful with ammo here. Not going to want to miss Fire Rod shots. Going to want to try to get as many of these arrows to count as possible. Bombs as well. Getting a little bomb in there is great. If they actually hit something, I think those two both missed. Oh, that was a nice bomb. Triple shot right there.
I hit the same one twice, huh? I didn't know that you could just bombs here.
You can. It's just not particularly friendly. Meanwhile, Dawn over at the Zora side, gonna go check out the Zora area while we continue to watch Hitsu try to defeat these Lanmo. Looks like we are gonna get a pretty good completion here. Gonna have 4 arrows left. A lot of bombs that could be used and a half a magic meter.
Oh yeah, we have nothing to kill Moldarm with.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. We actually can't defeat Moldorm, can we? Well, there will be one check left up here. Can you imagine if the Moon Pearl is on the Moldorm 2 chest?
We would have a weapon for
as
that.
Dawn follows in Hitsu's footsteps and gets the Moon Pearl from the Moldorm 2. That would be rude game.
It can't be there because the sword is out of logic so far.
Oh, the sword's currently right. I've lost track of what is and is not in logic, so, yeah.
I'm somewhat keeping track of them, but it's kind of hard.
I normally do, but I unfortunately earlier lost track of it, and my tracker is no longer helpful.
Ah. Alright, last 2 items. King of Samaria.
Oh,
Dear
wonderful.
Lord. Pity is in logic, and the big key to
pod. Oh.
Ah.
Oh no. Oh no. Back to pod we go.
This seed is just being mean. Oh man, arrows.
Game.
And a small kick to GT. Oh no.
It's a GT. Okay. Well then.
Left, right side we go.
So
No?
chat was talking about no. Moldorm 2 chest can't be in logic. We don't have all 4 small keys to GT. Well, we do now. There was just a little bit of comms premonition there. We knew it was coming. Oh man. So technically, Moldorm 2 chest is now in logic if we could find a reason to actually defeat Moldorm. The sword is currently out of logic, but we could find a sword or a hammer in logic, and that would be a potential. If Moon Pearl is on the Moldorm 2 chest, Hitsu's not going back there for the foreseeable future. Hitsu looks like he's going to go back in to do right side. That makes a lot of sense at this point. We just found Kane of Samaria. Go in, find out the rest of right GT since we have access and we're right here.
Oh, that's why he bought the arrows. So he has ammo for ice armors.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's a great decision here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the silvers that Dawn has. I cannot remember where the other bow was.
The other bow was earlier, but I think
It
it
was
was out of
early, like-
logic.
Dawn has had this for a long time.
I finally find flippers in Meyer. Oh dear.
But the thing is, normally a runner having silver arrows this much ahead of another might be a big conversation point for us. But really, it hasn't mattered. Like, these runners are just looking for this Moon Pearl.
Oh, Gibdas are immune to arrows.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Well,
Hitsu's trying to preserve magic.
You don't have to use the Samaria block there.
That is an unfortunate death.
Okay, there's a magic refill on the way, so that's not catastrophic.
No, I think we're gonna try this again because we may as well while we're here.
Well, Dawn just messed up the block proofing. Almost runs out of magic.
Just enough. Makes it. That's fine. Hitsu's gonna try this again. Let's see how those Gibdos play the second time.
It can use bombs.
Oops, sorry.
It can use bombs.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see like a Samaria dash as part of this.
Just bunt the block.
Just punt it over to the other side of the room. Ooh, a flute. Oh, Moonbow! It is! The Moonbow was behind the GT climb!
This is beautiful.
It was there! Oh my! Oh, Hitsu picking up the Moon Pearl first. Oh, what a location. What a location. We found the Cave of Samaria up in the mini Helmosaur room, which leads to right GT, which leads to Compass room.
Oh my god, this seat is just rude.
I feel like at the moment that gives Hitsu a lead.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna take long before he goes to pod and grabs the sword.
That is a lead. There's going to be a little bit of a question of if something important ends up on Moldorm 2 chest, Hitsu's going to have a massive problem because there is absolutely no other reason for him to go there. That will be a 100% last location if there's something important. But otherwise, Hitsu's got a nice position here. Got the world open to him.
Ice armors are nice. Not silvers.
Yeah,
is there a setup for this?
We got plenty of arrows.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Beautiful. A hammer.
Oh! Oh!
Mitt.
Oh!
And blue mail.
Oh! Oh! The ice armors with blue mail, hammer, and mitts. What is GT? What is this GT? The left side of GT is wide open now, and Hitsu gonna go over to that side. What is right side? Right side GT had a mail upgrade, a hammer, mitts. What were we just talking about before? The Moon Pearl, flute.
Oh my god. So yeah, remember when we were talking that this is a giant chunk of the items in the game?
Wow, right side GT, what is this? Yeah, forget Hype Cave, how about Hype GT?
Oh my god, yeah, we can still pull more things out of this, but... So, what are we missing for Go Mode now? It's like... You just have to find the keys, the entrances, and 2 swords.
Yeah, I guess Ganon was like, you know what, the last few times I've tried this, it didn't work. What if I just hide all of my items in my tower? Like, maybe they won't find them this time, right? Like, there's no way they'll find everything in my tower. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. Like, that is one of the highest concentrations of good items I've seen in a long, long time. And you're right. We gotta start talking about what's Go Mode. Like, we just went from we're missing like 6 items from Go Mode to what's left?
Oh yeah, it's another big key, our Hera. And 12 hearts.
Oh wow.
And now we're gonna have backup escape. The big chest had a nothing.
Oh man,
3
I
rats
don't
with
even
1
know what to
bomb.
say.
The big kid skull woods, the mushroom, and the pack of 10 bombs.
I don't know. I'm still in a little bit of shock.
Oh my god, yeah, it's just...
We found 4 of our go mode items all on one side of GT. Like, on right side of GT. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna get a flute activation.
You know,
So,
all of those streamers that all our viewers like watching that like playing seeds submitted by viewers. This might be a good seed to throw them. See what they say. Ooh.
And that was the national anthem of Hyrule. The bird is free.
Ah. Okay.
We're gonna get a Mire area then.
I mean, it's a good idea once you have flute, go over to my area, but. Okay, in all seriousness,
and
what
it's
are
Ether.
we looking for? At this point, we're mostly looking for dungeons, right?
Dungeons and keys.
Like, we haven't found all the dungeons yet that we need to do, so a little bit of it will be figuring out where the entrances are.
Oh yeah. Down making use of the stun prize. Back of deserts, a dark cave. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the potion shop is in the mountain, I think. Chad is trying to pick your brain on the Ganon Tower climb. Oh yeah. Oh, the bomb hut.
No, chat's wondering what's going through our runners' minds as they're finding all that. It's definitely something we'll try to figure out later during the interview process.
That's the other side of the brother's house. It leads to Meyer. Ooh, we have no maps for the Light World. Skullwoods is a pendant. Okay.
Getting little bits of info all over the place. So we don't need to beat Skullwoods, which at this point is not really any good information because we have Fire Rod already.
Yeah. I haven't even checked the entrance. Like, it's 1 hour in, now we have that proper Dark World access.
I mean, other than keys and dungeons, the only item that could truly lock us at this point is if Ether... We checked Meyer. What was the Meyer item? Meyer was... Oh,
Flippers.
Ether.
Oh yeah,
No, but
the
Meyer's Ether. So the only thing that could really stick us from an item perspective is if Meyer is a dungeon and Ether is required. Right? Otherwise, we have every item we need. We're just looking for keys and where our dungeons are.
No, we're missing the lamp still, but Dark Rooms
Sorry, what are we missing?
the lamp.
These two runners? I mean, logically, yes, but no.
Yeah, the Dark Rooms is just a suggestion for these two.
These runners, they're the suggestion of, hey, okay, this is a dark room. You're not supposed to see this, and our runners will say, yeah, that's fine. I know where everything is. So the big
We're
thing
gonna-
that we're looking for is we know where what one of the crystals are, but we don't even know what the other crystals are, or crystals pendants are. Does Hitsu not have a key?
He did not.
Well, that may have been an interesting. That'll be a fun one.
Well, that's a noobs.
Yeah, that happened. Look, we're an hour and 20 minutes in, and this seed has been rude. Like we got what Moon Pearl at what 110 ish. I wasn't looking at the clock.
Something like that. So yeah.
Our runners are mostly going like Hitsu's probably going. Oh, thank God! But now I have so much to check. Don's going. Where is this Moon Pearl? Come on.
Yeah, this is just brutal.
I am so happy I'm commentating and not playing this seed.
This is an
know about
easy
you,
3
but-
hours for an inexperienced runner.
Yeah. So you, how would you feel running this? What would be going through your mind at this point?
I've never run cross keys.
Oh, you've never done a cross keys race or seed?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I've done I've done stupid stuff like inverted randomizer, but never entrance.
Oh, I've done my fair share of these. Okay, Don. You both earlier you figured out you don't have the hammer, but you also don't have the big key. This is cross keys. And that's one of the big thing about cross keys that you just kind of got to get out of your head. If you're not a normal cross keys player, getting out of your muscle memory can be really kind of difficult because you know where things are, you know what you normally have where, and trying to compensate for that can be really rough.
Hype cave was just safeties.
So not hype. Look, we discussed this. Hype cave is east. GT.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, the boomerang. Nope.
Not helpful.
Capes instead of mirroring.
Yeah, we caped there. A little bit of a oops. We're getting there. Piece of heart. Oh man. Oh, our runners are in the same place at the same time. How weird.
That
These
was
runners
a
have
high
taken
five.
such a differing route. They ended up in the exact same place at the exact same time. Go figure. Where was the red mail? I must have been
Hype
watching
cave.
Dawn. Oh, hype cave. Oh, safeties, as you mentioned. Okay.
Yes. Can all do mimics.
Well, now that we have hammer, we can actually do Mimic Cave, and we found a map to ice.
Oh, there's the climb on downside. He's gonna feel really behind.
Oh, yeah, Dawn finally in the right place. There we go.
Here is a crystal.
Sorry, Hera is a crystal?
Yes.
Well, we found Hera already, so, well, one of our runners found Hera.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose a pendant.
I'm just
300.
answer a little bit of a thing in chat. Maps are extremely helpful to our runners because they will tell runners whether the dungeon is a pendant or a crystal. And that in a seed like cross keys can be very important in knowing what you're looking for and what you need to actually do. Oh, did we get full crystal knowledge? Wow, okay, so what was the other pendant?
So
Yeah, so
Ice Pod School.
Pod, Skullwoods, and Ice Palace are all pendants.
Okay, that's full dungeon info.
I haven't seen Eastern yet, and I don't think I've seen Swamp.
We've seen
I
Swamp.
think we've seen everything else, right? Did we see
Swamp
Swamp?
Palace, I think it's in the mountain. I'm not 100% sure, but I know we've seen it.
Okay, so I must have been looking at the wrong runner when somebody was in Swamp. So, does that mean we're basically looking for Eastern? We've found every other dungeon now?
Yeah.
Okay, and beyond that, we need a big key to Eastern. Logically, we need a big key to Tower of Hera, but I don't think these runners need it. That's a relatively easy glitch. That's it, really, right?
Yeah, and the swords.
And a sword. Wait, did we found Eastern? I must have looked away. We found Eastern. Okay.
I vaguely remember Dawn going through that dark room.
Okay, so I'm glad we have chat. I'm glad there are many of you watching because I have 2 eyes and you guys have about 800, so you outnumber me.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, chat, for helping. So we have all of the locations that we've seen, so we're basically just trying to find that Eastern Palace big key. If we find that, I think that puts us in commentator viewer no mode.
Yeah. Double check knowledge runner. Yeah, that's about it.
Because we have the keys we need otherwise for all the rest of the dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and swords. As we mentioned before, and swords. Like the big key to Eastern and a way to defeat Ganon. As to a comment that a particular runner needs something, we're just talking about what's needed from a commentator viewer perspective. What we need as viewers to know how to complete the seed. Not what each individual runner requires. Oh, here it is. Okay, the big question, Dawn, to take down Moldorm 2. And
this is gonna be 6 hits.
Yes, but here's the thing. If the answer is here, if, like, say, Eastern Palace, Big Key, is here on Moldorm, this could be the swing for the game. Like, if Eastern Palace Big Key's up here, I don't think Hitsu's coming back.
Hitsu just found it on the big key of Pod. The big chest of Pod had the key phrase. No.
Don't ruin what I'm talking about. Come on, Hitsu.
You're talking about it. Just
Okay, well, I take it all back. Okay,
I mean,
so the next logical sword could be here behind Moldorm 2. I have to change my item.
Oops.
It's rupees, never mind.
There's one last hope. That is the Ganon's hole in the pyramid.
Yeah, it could be something important. I'm just trying to find a way to bring Dawn back into this because Hitsu's got a pretty decent sized lead for now, and I'm trying to find a way to bring Dawn back into contention.
And now that he has the key, he's good.
Just to discuss something that's being discussed in chat and for everyone, just a reminder, this is fast Ganon. The Aga 2 fight is not required. However, there could be something important here at the Ganon hole, because I'm not sure we've checked it yet. Anyway.
We can't check that hole.
Yeah.
There's no way to access the side entrance.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if there was a way to get to the below entrance. Turtle, a Trinex fight over here on Hitsu's side.
Oh, that is the well. Not using bombs. Oh yeah, I got Super Bunny State.
Bunny! We're in Bunny State. Don has to go all the way back and do this again. Gotta go all the way back to... Don, unfortunately, has gone the wrong route for GT, so we're gonna have to go back. I think GT was in a friendly location, right?
It's here.
Okay, yeah, so we're fine. That was a good play. And we gotta go find that pearl.
$50 on Trinex.
And you know what? At 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 40 seconds, Hitsu has picked up his first crystal.
Yeah.
What a sentence there. Like at 1:29, we found a crystal. Oh man. This was not nice to our runners. That said, Hitsu does have a pretty good plan all the way through. If we could just find a sword.
Oh, here's something. Beating Trinex puts him on the entrance of Turtle Rock, so he can check extra stuff.
Oh, hey! We found a second bottle. That's nice.
That's a third bottle, actually.
Or third bottle, because I think that would have been tracked already.
There's
third bottle.
The second one was Hype Cave with a B.
So we're looking for this sword. Like where are these swords? These runners must feel like they're playing swordless.
Oh yeah. Oh hi. There's a sword.
Yeah, well there's a sword. That's not what we were talking about, but sure. So here's the thing. This is week 6 of the ALTTPR League, and we are in the Invitational, just to be clear. I just want to comment on the fact that last week was swordless. These runners must feel like they're having deja vu with these swords for a while there. It took like an hour to find swords.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so officially, actually, at this point, at an hour and 31 minutes, I believe we are in no mode.
We are in no mode. Hitsuyan still has to find the key to the big key to desert. Wait, I don't think we have seen the back of desert.
Oh, you're right. Did we not? We might not have seen that particular one. You're actually right. I'm not sure we've seen that.
Oh,
okay, Chad. Put your 800 eyes to help us. Does anyone remember seeing the back of desert anywhere?
Well, chat doesn't remember, so yeah. That's a mystery.
Yeah, if nobody remembers where it is, it's okay. So we're actually not in no mode. We take it back.
Oh, there's Eastern.
We still need to find the back of desert. Oh, this is such a rude seed. And like, you gotta think about it. Like, yeah, Hitsu's fighting to continue his undefeated streak. But Don, just a reminder here, Don's team has not officially clinched a playoff spot. They're in second. They're attempting to clinch it. Like, this could be a huge thing for them. It's gotta feel so bad when you're looking and looking and looking for something like this. Oh. Wow, like, okay, so we're in Eastern here on Hitsu's side, so we are going to see the rest of this dungeon, which is nice.
We're actually gonna see a clear of this dungeon. because
Yeah.
that
I don't know
PK
if
was.
you know what? I don't know if we'll see right side. I don't know if we'll see the dark room.
We
No,
are
we will.
because he's looking for that desert pig.
Oh yes, because he doesn't have the desert big yet, so he's not officially in go mode.
And there's also Ether.
But I think he knows where all the dungeons are. So,
Back of desert. That
but
one
so
is.
the ether is not that important if he knows there's nothing at Meyer.
I mean, we don't know what is in there yet, and it could be the.
But if he knows where all the dungeons are, once he finds the desert biggie, it's over and he's done.
Yeah. And a small key to thieves. Oh yeah, Hitsuyan hasn't found the dam yet as well.
Oh yeah, we don't have silvers. That's for sure.
That is Dark Death Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. So, getting the info that he has, GT was stacked.
Yeah, big difference between our two runners there. That said, even though the Hitsu's gotten all of those items so much earlier, both our runners are at exactly 1 crystal.
Oh yeah, that's gonna change soon, but it's brutal.
Yeah. The thing is that we are in no mode as viewers, as commentators, so we are at this point just waiting for our runners to realize
Oh yeah, Boomerang.
where all their items are.
Yeah, so Hitsuyan found the upgrade fairy first, and that was his first raid get bombs. So he bought bombs twice, and he bought arrows after doing the climb on GT to have enough ammo for the ice armors.
Oh yeah. Hitsu's caps are quite a bit higher, and it is great the amount of weapons that he's able to carry around with him. He's going to find the arrow game here. Not what he wanted. Don gonna try to progress through Ice Palace here now. Nope. Immediately leaves that room.
Oh, there's Saha.
Guessing didn't hit the switch but wanted to.
Oh, Smokey's Turtle Rock. It's
Apparently, Dawn does not have full knowledge of what all the pendants and crystals are. But if he defeats Cold Stare, this should be the last little bit required, and Dawn will have all the information required to know what is a pendant, what is a crystal.
Oh yeah, these two locations we haven't checked yet.
No, because we
So, yeah.
didn't have a hammer here with Hitsu, so we're just checking.
And it's nothing.
To map the swamp, that's not helpful.
So last one is Cold Stare. Oh, we still haven't seen the big key to Ice Palace.
No, we haven't found it anywhere, but at this point, it's not important.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Ooh,
fighter sword
Don's
code
sending
stick.
the boss into the top left instead of the top right. A little bit different.
Yeah. Ooh.
Don is hugging the top of the screen for newer runners. If you notice, the puffs when they fall, if they're at the top of the screen, they don't have that extra little bit of attack that goes 4 directions like you just saw there. So
Yeah,
if
just
you're low health or you're scared, you can use that to help yourself ensure that you don't die. Simultaneous boss kills here, both for 20 rupees.
oh dear.
Okay,
Oh, that was
well, simultaneous boss kills. Look at that.
great. So the thing about the top of the room, you just cause the buff to fall a bit into the wall, and so all the shards just bonk.
Yeah, but it's a great thing if you're learning the game and you don't know this boss well. And I mean, even for experienced runners, if you show up there with very low health, it's great to hug that top wall because you're far less likely to die in the fight. Okay, so meanwhile, where are we seeing our runners go? Dawn is entering the back of Turtle Rock. This makes sense. We can finish this now.
Yeah, clear the dungeon.
It's a crystal. Get the crystal. This will actually tie up Dawn with Hitsu in terms of crystals completed.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it'll
It's
be
gonna-
3 and 3.
Don't clear the pendant.
Oh, pendant. That's too small on my screen. I gotta make it bigger.
Oh well.
Well, that's another thing that all our viewers can pretend they didn't hear. Yeah, that's because everyone's gonna forget I said that, but that's fine. Yeah, so it will bring Dawn 1 crystal down.
Well, we're gonna see a Thieves Stone clear here.
This makes a lot of sense. We know it's crystal. We have the items. Get it done. Get it out of the way. And at that, Hitsu actually even has a small key that Dawn did not have.
So that's basement info.
Yeah, 1 extra check. And there it is. Trinix down. 2 crystals for Dawn. And 50 rupees, which are infinitely not helpful at the moment.
This Thieves Stone music is quite nice.
Yeah, I like this music. I was just thinking about that.
we have not seen a third sword. First sword was Basement of Blood.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, and there's the second sword. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say the question was all 3 swords. There are 4 swords, and there are 2 more out there somewhere.
Oh, that was the big kill desert. That's important.
Yeah, that actually puts Hitsu and Go. No, we haven't found the back of Desert.
Ooh, $20 on the big chest.
That puts Hitsu 1 entrance away from Go mode. Oh, that was very close to falling into the pit. Well
What was that dash?
Well saved.
This is Looney Tunes logic of just walking on the edge of a pit.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. Because our tracker is reminding us that because this is entrance and because the sword was found in a dark room, technically only one of our swords is in logic.
The Basement of Blood is in logic with a fire rod.
It's not in entrance modes.
Not in it. Oh, okay. So, oh hi Ether.
So technically no. Because this is an entrance mode, our second sword is out of logic. So there has to be another sword somewhere. Hey, Don, thank you for that. There's the sword.
Speaking of the devil, there we go.
There we go. Now we're back in logic. Now we're back in no mode for that. And 5 straight comments of there's always a sword in the swamp.
Oh, there's the back of desert.
Oh, we found it. Nice. Between those two, I think that puts us in logical go mode, actually, at an hour 46:40.
Oh, yay. So that's no mode.
I think officially now we're actually in logical no mode. And chat, I know this is a big thing, but I dare you to point out if we're wrong, because I want to know.
Let's see. Oh no, for logic we still need the lamp.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, outside of lamp logic for key access, let's ignore that, because these runners know they don't need lamp.
Oh, fire shield.
Is there anything we're missing? Otherwise, I think our runners we're in no mode for our runners.
Yep.
Other than the lamp that we know our runners don't need.
Speaking of
there's
the lamp.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so now we're in like full no mode.
Okay, everything's in logic now. There we go.
Thanks, Steve. Honestly, the last about 40 minutes of the seed has been Hugo, has been you and me saying something and the seed being like, well, it's right here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, it's the first hour and like 20 minutes was we can't find the moon pearl, and after that it's just been literally anything the comms say shows up on screen.
I think that's everything for Hitsuya.
Yeah,
Now that he found it down.
I don't think Hitsu's even looking for dungeons. I think it's just Hitsu needing to complete dungeons now. But, I mean, he must be looking for something if he's here. There must be a dungeon he hasn't found yet that we know about. He might be looking for dams still.
He just found the dam.
And what is he looking for?
No clue.
He's looking for something.
I'm pretty sure Desert has already been found.
A very well fought fight
Oh.
over there on Dawn's side to complete Swamp, which is great.
Oh, I think now that... I think it's found Hera now.
Oh, Hitsu may have not known where Hera was. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because he didn't explore the Dark World as much. All seeds are sentient. But yeah, Hitsuyan is in full-on go mode.
Well, if seeds are sentient, that would explain the commentator curse and blessing. They hear us say something and change the seed.
Yep.
Boom!
That's a fall.
Both the runners have now taken a fall to a Moldorm. One on Moldorm 1, one on Moldorm 2.
Yep.
There is a reason that we nicknamed this boss Trolldorm, because this boss does not appreciate your attempts to defeat him.
Yeah, you just get bounced down. Boss gets a full heal. You drop down the middle, you drop 2 floors. And that is a gigantic time loss.
Don't fall in the middle. That's for sure.
So, we might be getting around a 2:15 finish. Let's see. But yeah, Hitsuyan just needs to go to Swamp. And he's not gonna have silvers.
Yeah, that's it actually, isn't it? For Hitsu. Just Swamp.
Yeah. He's gonna get a sword there. And
For all our viewers that are unfamiliar with cross keys, there will obviously not be a big key guess game of any sort because we have it already and we've already done everything in GT we're gonna do. So as soon as Hitsu finishes Swamp, we're just gonna run right again.
there's one thing. So Hitsuya might skip the sword. No, never mind.
Where was
put on
the
a
sword?
bomb.
It was the bottom of a wall, right?
Yes. Oh, he's keeping the sword.
We did skip it. Oh no! Well, there's a question for our chat.
Master Sword Silverless. Let's go. He might get...
Well, we will definitely try to ask him about that decision in our interview if we get one, and I'm sure he will be unhappy that it was right there. However, generally, with all the locations left, with everything that's been unchecked, odds of there being a sword right in that check are pretty low.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun Ganon fight.
Oh yes. The thing is that Dawn is what, about 3 crystals behind still.
Oh yeah, so at least I think he's gonna get the lamp. So that's at least easier on the magic management.
Oh yeah, that lamp is really helpful for Master Sword and Silverless.
Red Nail 16.
Still has Hitsu basically has the advantage here. Going to be finishing up as long as nothing goes drastically wrong. This is Hitsu's game to win.
We might see him buying potions. Oh, the book was in Hera. Oh, we might see the tablets checked. Because Down does not have the big key to Eastern.
Oh no, where was that again?
big chest of blood.
Oh, of
And
course it is.
that is an orphanated location for Dawn.
Yeah, that's not going to be positive.
And there's Moldarm, one down.
Meanwhile, Hitsu's about to be on the last puff here, and there we go. We are on phase 2 of Argus. No quick kill on first drop. The second drop, very well done. Oh, there's a map for Eastern. Well, both. Well, no, actually, our second runner doesn't know. Hitsu already knows it's Crystal.
Oh yeah. Same for Dawn. Because they had the map checked for Skullwoods, I believe.
Oh, sure. Don knows it by process of elimination.
So yeah, that's...
It. We're going to go to Ganon now on Hitsu's side.
He's gonna do it with only a blue potion. Okay.
Well, this is going to take a while.
Oh yeah.
12 spins on phase 1, 12 spins on phase 2, 4 spins on phase 3, and 24 spins on phase 4.
Oh yeah,
52
this...
spins in all.
This is that low percent Ganon.
Spin to win. Gonna take a while.
Ooh, that is a nice corner.
Yeah, that is a nice place to be. You get nice double hits.
Yep. That's phase 2? No, not yet. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm liking this music. There it is, that's one more spin and we are on phase 4. 24 spins.
Silver Arrows underwater.
Yep. I guess there's a question. That's a great question for
So, oh yeah, Abandoned Quad is... That's gonna be at the last location for this gate. That's unfortunate. Ooh. A bat to the face.
Oh. What trackers with our puns here. We have Seiryu X, one of our trackers, with the upon seeing the silver hint, Hitsu's probably thinking, "Damn it," because it's in the damn. Yep. Okay. I like that.
Okay, we're almost there. Oh, we're gonna see what's in the Mire entrance.
Yeah, it's not anything important. You know, Hitsu's got to be wondering, like, under pressure here, wondering where his opponent is, thinking, like, I've got so many spins, my opponent could be right here or right around the corner. It could be right here, and I could be over, and unfortunately, Don is just nowhere close at the moment. You never know where your opponent is, but get your GGs in chat for Hitsuyan1337, who completes the seed with an official finish of 159.27. Hitsu completes the game, gets first place in this race, ups his record to 7-0, still undefeated in Season 5 of the ALTTPR League Season 5 Invitational.
Beautiful race. Oh my god.
And gets in at just under 2 hours.
Managing to beat the 2-hour mark is impressive.
With these settings on top of this seed, yeah. Well done.
And now we're waiting to see if either runner... Oh. Quintal is probably Hitsuyan. GG.
Yeah, we are. Oh.
We are joined by Hitsuyan on the
Yes,
booth.
We are. GG's.
GG's, guys.
And just a little bit of an announcement. Don is still moving around on screen, but pretty much immediately after, Don has forfeited from the race officially.
There we go.
So get your GGs in chat for Don as well.
So
Very
Hitsu,
well played seed, but just
you left Tempered behind.
yes. So Hitsu, quick thing. I guess Hugo wants to start here. The tempered sword that you didn't pick up was in the bombable wall of Swamp Palace.
Of course, it's the check you don't do, right?
Yeah, we were wondering. You walked right past that one. That was right there. We did have a question in chat, or I guess you know what. Firstly, how did you feel about the seed before we start asking even more questions?
Sealed, I guess, feel really bad until you have Kane. Because a swordless climb is required. This is like the worst. Also no bottles, so you have to just use fire rod and bow, right? Nothing else there.
Oh yeah. So,
How did it feel after finding that cane? How did that compass room of GT feel when you opened it up and found all those items in there?
Oh, that feels really great, but I was thinking my opponent also will get it immediately after having the cane. And maybe he also skips the Ice Palace dip.
Oh, I think we're actually about to be joined by...
yeah, Don is there. I'll tell him to pop up.
Okay,
GG,
so
Don.
we are also joined by Don Venier, GG's.
GG.
We're just talking about one particular thing, and I think this question would apply to you as well. So, how did it feel in GT after you had decided to go to right side?
You know, it's one of those things where I feel like I was behind for a lot of it. I kept on thinking, it's like, what's in logic, what's out of logic, and it kind of kept on pushing me away from climbing the tower. And the only thing that really made me think something I wish I'd different was, like, instead of finishing Aga 2 to see the drop down, because I knew what it was, I kind of wish I just mirrored and went to the right instead after getting the cane, but, you know, it happens.
Yeah, it was just like there were so many items over there in GT that it was one of those things that chat was really hoping there was something up there for a good while as we were watching you both run around. I think we spent at least a half hour watching both of you just attempt to figure out where on earth that moon pearl was. Did it feel the same way to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Don, I guess because we asked Hitsu this already. Don? How did you feel about the seed overall? Like any particular comments?
I felt my bunny walking was really giving me a lot of good stuff, and then in the middle of it, when I'm like, all right, I still don't have Moon Pearl. What can I do? I also don't have Hammer. I can't really do anything that I really want to do. And it just then, like, for the longest time, I didn't know that Fire Rod was in logic, and so that was kind of like putting me off of doing certain things. But yeah, just I liked the seed until I didn't.
It's just it. Don, you actually got a sword a lot earlier than Hitsu. Hitsu spent significantly more time without a sword. I don't know if either of you played last week and were just used to not playing with the sword. I don't know. Any thoughts on that overall?
It's just nice having it. You can dash through things.
Yeah, we saw a few of you dash into enemies without a sword early. As I said, Hitsu had spent far more time without that sword. Don, you actually found it relatively early compared.
Did you had a sword before your pearl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I when I was bunny walking in pod, I'm like, all right, I just, die and revive and come back as Link state and do as much as pod as possible, which is why once you told me where Eastern Palace Big Key was, like, there's no way. Like, I would have pretty much last location that too.
Yeah, I found pot also as bunny, but then I decided to skip it because I had only one key. So I think I couldn't even reach the sword, I guess. It was in the back, right?
Oh yeah, I think I had like 4 keys at the time. By the time I got there.
Speaking of keys, Suyin, we noticed that you walked over to the Turtle Rock door to get to Turtle Rock without the key at one point. Is that just you didn't notice that you didn't have a key? Or what happened there?
I forgot that I don't kill the pokey.
Ah.
So I marked one key on my tracker and was thinking, okay, I can beat Trinex now. But then when I was in front of the door, I figured out, okay, I used the key without grabbing the one from the enemy.
Okay, let's see here. We have.
I think I had one other thing. So, Suyin, you did finish Ganon without the silvers. I just want to say, Don, I think you had them like in under an hour. You had silvers.
Yeah.
Like you had silvers really, really early.
Yeah.
Big difference between the two of you there. But Hitsuyan, how did you feel about seeing the hint about where those silvers were?
That was also a meme, right? Because I was in go mode, that was the last thing I found and did. And then you don't check it, right? You go straight to swamp.
Yeah, I think the thing is that I think Don, I think you had those at like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Like, my bunny walking felt like it paid off until until it really didn't. It's like, all right, the other bow is just in pod. All right, I guess that makes it easy to grit. This is the first one, second one.
Yeah, really. You had the bow really early. You had the sword advantage by the end. Everything was turning out pretty well. The biggest difference is that Hitsuyan did the earlier check of GT. And it really came down to we spent 20 to 30 minutes watching both of you try to find that Moon Pearl, and we figured it was just going to come down to whoever found that first Moon Pearl.
Now, like I said, where you told me where the Eastern Palace Big Key was, there's no way I would have gotten that, like, without, like, dipping swamp, doing all these other dungeons. Not swamp, Skull Woods.
Yeah, it was pot big chest.
So, because I left only 2 items in pod with the big key stuff, there was no way I was going to go back there anytime soon.
Yeah, the big thing that we were wondering, and I guess this puts that sword into context, was that the big thing that we thought might make a difference is if that there was a item on the Moldorm 2 chest, because at the time that Hitsuyan did the climb, he did not have a sword.
All right.
So we were a little bit worried there for a moment that there would be a key item on that Moldorm 2 chest, but there was not.
I mean, that was the only thing I had left in logic, so I think I had shovel, but I forgot about it when I climbed first. Then I was thinking, okay, shovel has to be a sword, right? It's not in logic with just bow and fireward. I was not sure, but it was.
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, we had a simultaneous boss finish when Itsuyan was doing Meyer and Dawn was doing Ice Palace. And both bosses dropped a big 20. Like just one of the beauties of accidentally just sinking runners. So, any closing thoughts on the seed?
At the end, for me, it was a bad seed because the swordless climb required is just worse. And then there was a possibility for me that maybe Aga 2 is required, right? That I have to double climb because the well was behind it. So for me, it felt really worse to play. But then
Oh,
I
yeah.
got lucky at the end and was like just missing 3 entrances and they were close to each other, like the dam back of Desert and Terror.
I just want to say GG's, congratulations to the OK Dudes for, I'm pretty sure with this win, you guys seal first place for sure. And it was nice playing.
They actually clinched it before this race.
I think it said they had like a 9% chance of not being in first place. They were for playoffs were clinched, but first place they got for sure now.
Yes. I see.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, congratulations.
Also GG's again and good luck to you guys. You are also qualified or no?
No, I think we need to win at least one more for sure to win or to clinch playoffs because it's so jam packed in the middle there that there's this very small chance that we're not.
It is officially not quite clinched. There are 3 teams just below Begone Pot that are all 6-6. Begone Pot now, you guys will be 7-6. So there is a very tight race in this division for that second place race. But good luck to you, and good luck in the second game this week and next week for sure.
Thank you. I'm feeling very good. It's one of my favorite modes. I love Randomizer so much.
Oh dear, we're gonna get different icons on Moldorm. So look at the schedule. We got Heart Gold Soul Silver race about a quarter of the way in on SpeedGaming 3. And we got Mega Man 3 any percent starting SpeedGaming 2 in about 5 minutes. And it's back-to-back races. And the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer weekly race is at 9 p.m.
And just to quickly add on here about the ALTTPR, this is the last invitational seed for the evening. Open has one more race that looks like it will not be restreamed right at this moment, but there is about 7 races going on tomorrow. So keep an eye out if you're interested in more ALTTPR action. We do have more seeds coming up from this tournament, both from the Invitational and the Open League. So do follow the SpeedGaming and the SpeedGaming 236 channels to keep an eye on everything that's going to be going on.
And that's it. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah. have a good evening, and we hope to see you next time.